Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The electric Christian Pulisic is one of the most exciting attacking midfielders, who has searing pace and trickery that will scare any defender and many defences. He could do with a better final product at times, but he's very unselfish. He's a real team player and he's making great strides.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And here's Lewandowski, Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! And now they can clear their lines. And it's De Jong. He's on it. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball. And splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nkunku. And this is Lewandowski, and it's Lopez. Balde. Balde. Ferran Torres. Can he finish? Just off target.
Ferran Torres has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Fermin. Nicely weighted ball. Played out to the left flank. Ferran Torres gets his head on it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And here's Nkunku, showing great feet there. He has found a way through, shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nkunku, that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Koundé. And he's gone searching crossfield. Fermin. Balde. For Ferran Torres. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Pulisic. Tries to play it through. He's through here. Lewandowski gets flagged offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. He's found a way through. He has a look up. Cross into the box. De Jong looking for options for movement. That has not gone well. Now he's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. Casado. He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Koundé. Over to the other side. Here's the return pass. Casado. And it's Casado. All the way back. Now that's well seen too. Rabiot. And it's Bartasaghi. Passing nice and neat. Rabiot. Bartasaghi. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And claimed it back swiftly. Nkunku is onto this.
Nkunku really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Salamakers makes the interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Modric. There's no flag. Nkunku looking sharp there. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Balde picks it up now.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Rabiot. Salamakers attempts a clearance. There's the whistle for half-time. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position. 1-0 to the good. And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And this is Lewandowski, and the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Pavlovic. Rabiot. It's Loftus-Cheek. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through? Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Modric. Opts for safety. And it's Modric. And Tomori. Modric. Now it's Nkunku. Ferran Torres. De Jong. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And he thumps it clear. Fermin picks it up out wide, and it's Balde. Chance to deliver. Modric. That is ended up in no man's land. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Has a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a promising position. Cross from Ferran Torres. Bartasaghi getting this one clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Salamakas kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ferran Torres. Now it's De Jong. Aimed beyond the defence. Not the most convincing of passes. He's had it taken off him. Lopez. And here's Ferran Torres. And the finish! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. 75 minutes played. Loftus-Cheek. And it's Salamakas. Back towards the middle. Now Modric. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And there's the shot! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here?
Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14.
Casado. Played back into the centre. Oh, that's a key interception. Modric. Now it's Pulisic. This looks promising. Now it's Rabiot. He's shifting through the gears here. Hangs one in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. He's picked his way through. Pavlovic. More and more pressure on the ball here. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Rashford. It's Rashford! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So there's going to be another change here.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Bartasaghi. Now it's Pulisic.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Gabbia spots it and intercepts. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Rashford. He's going for goal! And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
En el marcador se puede ver información relacionada con la seguridad del estadio.